All right, so this is my first installment, first episode of 24/7 Promo Kings. I'm your host, TJM, and I'm so glad that you are tuning in right now because there's so much going on in the heavyweight boxing right now, just in boxing, period. But we're going to kick this off with this episode here talking about Deontay Wilder turning down Sky Sports to not go because of, the back and forth with Eddie Hearns. Eddie Hearn is just manipulating as much as he can to try and control the situation of the Wilder versus Joshua that everybody is waiting to see. Everybody is pretty much already, you know, bought a mental ticket for this fight, but you have, once again the boxing promoters that's making the boxing sport as hard as it is to make these fights. And as everybody knows, Deontay Wilder been screaming for years for this Joshua Wilder fight. They put Luis Ortiz in front of him and said, "Oh, if you fight him and beat him, then that would show us that you're ready to fight Anthony Joshua." Well, he beat him in convincingly fashion, knocked him out. So now Wilder is 40-0 with 39 knockouts, and basically, what it is just, Eddie Hearn is trying to milk the situation as long as he can before he has to put this fight together. And that's what I'm doing this video, just to kind of let everybody know in a nutshell. That's all that's going on. Eddie Hearn is just trying to milk the situation as long as he can, prolong Deontay Wilder. So now he threw Dylan White in front of Deontay Wilder, hoping that he was going to bite on it and prolong him, give him a little money and prolong him from fighting. But Deontay is tired of that. He's like, look, how many more hoops? I fight Dillian White, then you're going to throw somebody else in front of me. It'll probably be Tyson Fury next. So, never in boxing history have we ever seen a fighter like Deontay Wilder that is unbeaten, has a championship belt, and don't nobody want to fight this guy. Nobody that has a belt, that is. And, that's basically all it is that, people understand, well, the fighters understand that Deontay Wilder is a serious risk. Serious risk. So nobody in return wants to fight him, I guess they don't see no win there, as of the same thing as Anthony Joshua. He don't see no win in fighting Deontay Wilder, because if he saw a win there, he would be fighting him instead of Parker. Didn't nobody ask for Joshua versus Parker, but here this fight is already made. Didn't nobody want Joshua versus Klitschko, but they made that fight. Klitschko is mad old. He's been beat. He was broken by tackling before Anthony Joshua got him. Tyson Fury beat Klitschko. So, Klitschko was already on his way out. He was ready to retire. It took Klitschko so many years to get fights after a while. And I think through all that waiting and getting weak fights, it broke his spirit in fighting. And then he's old, he's old. His time is due, So Anthony Joshua just fought a Klitschko that was on his way out, and he just blessed him with the keys to England and the belts. That's basically all it is in a nutshell when it comes to that, because that's all anyone can really say on Anthony Joshua record that really exists is, him. And so now they got Dillian White that Anthony Joshua already beat but couldn't knock out. So now you want Deontay Wilder to fight Anthony Joshua scraps. It's crazy. It's really baffling. But what I will say is that history is recording all of this craziness that's going on. So, Eddie Hearn, you can do what you're doing over there, but I can tell you this: when the history books is wrote and people talk about this 5-10 years from now and they see the evidence and the videos, they're going to know that you and your company was the reason why this fight wasn't made. So we can already expect that Deontay Wilder Joshua will not happen this year. Point blank. Unless, we the people can smoke, like Deontay Wilder said, smoke Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn out of that hiding, make them want this fight, and hey, that's why I'm here. I'm here to add to the fire, so to speak. So, but also give good updates on sports, news, and entertainment. So stay tuned to more of our videos. We're gonna keep y'all up to date with how this progresses, and hopefully we'll have some good news soon. Because I think the embarrassment is already getting to Eddie Hearn, and I think soon he knows he's gonna have to explain something to people. Because they're not gonna want these little made-up, hand-picked fighters. And who knows? Things may change dramatically because people are overlooking Parker. Parker may upset. Parker may actually win this thing, and knock Anthony Joshua out the park. You can't underestimate another fighter, so he may actually win this and take the belts. But of course, that will make a rematch, and then that will also prolong it definitely. So you're talking about them guys fighting maybe twice this year or end of the year or something like that. And so that's Deontay Wilder. Like I said, 2019. Hopefully March of next year we can see a Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight. That's my prediction. Is we're looking at probably March of next year. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. You're going to be checking out more videos from me every week, 24/7 Promo Kings, and we're going to be doing live. So definitely hit the subscribe link. Definitely hit the bell tone so that you can be alerted whenever we drop a new video, because we're going to be dropping nothing but up-to-date news, fast, hard, the way you like it, far as being up to date right there in real time. So just stay tuned. Appreciate it. Love you guys. And let's keep this thing going 24/7.